Hello YouTube, it's me again. And today I'm gonna give you, I don't know, kind of an introduction to my Super Sim. And that's why my picture is on the other side versus, no. Oh, we can go to bed too, that's wonderful. Well, you know what, let's actually find my sim here. I'm not gonna actually play because, let's put it this way, the new EA app has very much slowed down my current PC. I am planning on purchasing a new PC. But as we all know how money and budgets and things go. Oh, you are trying to find her, okay. Okay, so I guess we'll start with her once we get up there. This is her. And if you haven't already noticed here, or I don't know how yet, but she is a spellcaster. And she has talent points I haven't spent yet, so let's look at that first. She was Emely Boggs isn't, well, she's just a sim I randomized to begin with. And I thought she was cute. And for the first good few, I don't know, I guess you could say years of her life, she wore nothing but a bear costume. I think she's got all of her spellcaster points, though, if I'm honest here. So we'll find out. Oh, yeah, she's got everything. I figured she did. She's a master. She's a virtuoso, so yeah, that's not. And she's got all her spells. I can open the spell book and show you, but she's got all her spells. So that was one of the first things I worked on for her. But see, she's got everything. All the things. Yep, so yeah, we'll leave that there. Okay. And then we'll start with Simology. I'll show you what she started out with, because we've purchased quite a few things and earned quite a few things through aspirations. And this is the lady, one of the ladies she lives with. And she's currently got a history degree. But that's not what we're here for. Likes and dislikes traits. Okay, so she started out as cheerful, a goofball, and childish. And since then, we've got a lot of... I've done a few aspirations and things for this little lady, as we can see, but we'll get into that. And she's also a global superstar. And I think I've got all her fame points spent, so we'll go ahead and look at that quick. Yep, here we go. She has an entourage. She can become instant besties. She's a fan favorite. Has a PR agency. And just generally networks pretty well. The other one we did was she's noticeable, which is a gain bonus fame from skills and careers, which is a good one if you wanted to gain fame quickly. And then she gets potions in the mail. We get increased earnings on crafted objects. We can jumpstart careers with easier advancement. And Easy Street, which is easier career advancement, larger paycheck, and positive work days. Oh, she doesn't have the right perks. Or quirks. There's one of these perks she needs to get to the other one. I think. I don't know, because this one says... Oh. Well, whatever. Anyway, she's famous. And she's got a history degree. Okay, so... We'll go to skills next. And I have decided to start tracking her, so I'm going to bring my book over, and we are going to document all the skills that this little sim has. And she's got quite a few that are capped, as we can see. So we're going to start here up at the top. So fitness is a very easy one to get. I mean, it's not hard by any means. Especially if you've got a pool out back. And fun note about Emily, she actually started off in Newcrest in a haunted house. As a medium. She started with the paranormal pack. So I thought that was fun. And if you didn't see before, we are working through like the oh, which pack is it? I am going to have to go look. But it's the one where you get Mount Kohlrabi and the onsens and all that. So we're working through that one right now, and that's... And when I loaded into my game, I forgot I left her in an onsen, so I had to bring her back to this lot because I am going to actually be renovating her house in for a different video. But I'm sure you can see like all the easy skills are in here. Like cooking's easy to level up because your Sims need to eat. Gardening is easy to level up. Handiness, because you know things break, and once you get to a certain point, it's just so easy to upgrade things. Programming is another easy one. You even get, like, simoleons if you work at it right. Excuse you. Then, of course, some of the social ones, comedy and mischief. We've done. I've done. And if you are paying attention, we are also in Strangerville. And this is not her first house in Strangerville. Let's see if I can zoom out and show you what her first house looked like, because it was terrible. But in that house, we did all the fabrication and eco-lifestyle skills. So we also did juice fizzing, which you'll see a little bit further down. Candle making isn't its own one, it's under fabrication. So we did the freelance career for that for a while too. The veterinarian skill, if you didn't know, you can just purchase like one of the pieces of veterinarian equipment and have it in your Sims home and then just work on that, and that does the trick. Archaeology was also pretty easy. Well, I've also done the jungle adventure aspirations for this. And that gets your archaeology up quick too. So a lot of these go with the aspirations. Although, yeah, and research and debate is one you get very quickly just by going to college. Rocket science is one that's attached to a aspiration as well. Robotics was just fun to make robots, if I'm honest. And herbalism, if you go through any of the outdoor retreat aspirations, you get quite a few of those too. And then, of course, she's got some that are getting up there. And then here, there's some skills that only cap at level 5. One of which is juice fizzing, which I already mentioned. Medium skill is one of the first ones she did. Because I wanted to try out the new... I started this when the paranormal pack came out. Sorry, excuse me. I've been enjoying my soda pop. Pet training is also pretty easy, especially if you do the cats and dogs aspiration. And then we have Salvadorian culture, which again, easy if you do any of the jungle adventure aspirations. Okay, so there's the skills. Should we go to careers? Let's go to careers. Oh, we don't even have a job. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find a career. Okay, this might break. We're gonna find out here. Or it's gonna take forever. Because one, like the new EA app does not work very well. And my computer is already running pretty slow. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe she'll pick one, maybe she won't. If not, we will go back into like aspirations and maybe collections. But maybe we'll do it. Okay, if you don't want to do it, we'll just pause again. Okay. Well, we'll do that a different day. So... we'll go into collections. I know James Turner is running one of these right now. And he didn't put collections on his list of things that had to be done, but while I'm not exactly doing them purposefully right now, I will eventually want to be doing it. As again, it's just one of those things that they're kind of easy to do if you're doing everything else. I think I've only finished a couple collections, if I'm honest. One of the easiest ones is to do the space objects. Or, oh! Okay. This is why it was taking so long. It was trying to do two things at once for me. Alright, well, let's see here. Because I'm pretty sure she's only done a couple of these. I think we've done civil engineer, haven't we? Was it was it officer? Oh. Okay, so yeah, we've done some of the freelancer stuff. Because I want to say we've done some of these. I'm just not sure which one. Maybe it's detective? No, those are the... Travel with your Sims. Part-time. Because I want to say we've done some of these. But maybe it's reset. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to get back to you on some of these because I'm not sure where I've done. Oh yeah, but she's got a history degree. Ooh, that's... Anyway. So I don't exactly remember. I feel like I've done some of these. But anyway. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so obviously I've not done frogs. There's lots of gardening things, and they keep seeming to adding more of these as we go along. My Sims trophies are also pretty easy to find. I've actually finished those. Oh, I finished the elementals. Metals. I need 4 more metals. I've completed the elements. Apart from that one. But it says I've completed it, so I'm going to take it. I mean, I'll keep trying for the other one, but it says I've completed it, so I'm going to leave it. Postcards. I know there's a certain way to get all of those. And I'm so close with fossils. So close. Space prints are also pretty easy to get if you have a telescope. Space rocks, yep, see there's only 4 in there, so those are the easiest to get. I think I'm missing some of the... Yeah, missing some of the Sulani fish. There's a spa fish? Why is there a spa fish? And then, of course, that one. The vampire... What's it fish? Insects. I'm missing a couple. Geodes, I'm only missing 1. I haven't done the decorative eggs, but I think that's just... like an Easter thing. Experimental food photos. That's not one I've noticed. Travel to a restaurant with him. And choose take a photo. Okay. Avoid critters. Children who search for discarded toys and trash cans. Okay. I'm not sure if these can be found anymore. I haven't looked for city posters or snow globes or the holiday cracker plushies. And this is a different challenge, so I'm not sure we'll ever get to that. I've got some feathers, though, which is a thing. And I'm only missing one of these ancient omniscient artifacts. And it's seriously just a common one? Okay, well, I'll keep working on that. There's the treasures. I'll keep working on that. We're only missing 3 seashells and some buried treasure, so that'll be something we'll work on. Magical artifacts. Might have to take another trip to the magical realm to collect some of those. And of course, I haven't started Batu yet, so we're not even gonna try. I've got one Simi. Like I said, we've been working on that. I think he's over here in my inventory. And then no village fair ribbons. And no moonwood relics. So yeah, that'll be something that happens. And I suppose eventually we'll have to be a werewolf and a vampire and a mermaid. But not yet. Okay, so aspirations. We'll start with the animal one. And this one is actually kind of difficult. If you've never tried this one, this is actually pretty difficult. Like the first milestone is actually pretty easy. You know, have a pet, be friends with your pet, and be friendly to your pet. That's pretty easy. Now this one, becoming friends with 5 cats or dogs, is kind of difficult. Being companions is pretty okay, and training out 2 misbehaviors is pretty okay. But being friends with 5 cats and their dogs can get kind of dicey, especially if you're not living in any of the street sweeper with in like Brindleton Bay. And then here you almost need, it says be companions with 2 animals, you almost need like 2 pets in your house. Especially when you start doing like this stuff. And then playing with the ghost pets and 8 different pets and be friends with 12 different cats or dogs at the same time. You almost need several pets in your household. And that's, I don't know if you see, but there's like 3 pets down here, and one of my other household sims is working on this aspiration. But I have done it, so I will write it down. We're going to go in order here. Okay. And then athletic. So this is the one that I'm currently having Emily work on. But we've also done the bodybuilder, and this one's pretty easy. I mean, there's some travel required and some, home equipment needed and necessary. Reach Sim's maximum body potential is actually pretty difficult because I'm not entirely sure what the requirements are for that. It's almost like a lifelong aspiration. Yeah, and I'm not even sure how I did that one. But, for this one, you get the reward trait long-lived, so she lives longer lives. This one, got the animal whisperer, so it's easier to train and discipline. And I think do I nearly have, nope, I don't have master actress done. Because I figured I would do that when I become an actress. And painter, I have not done. I don't think I've done any of the creative ones. No. Oh no, I've done the master maker. Because this is the fabrication skill one. And I think the collect insects from an insect farm one is one that's the most difficult with this aspiration, because you've got to pay attention to your animal farm and actually, take care of them and not just leave them there to die. Not done any of the devious ones yet. I have tried this on a different sim, and this one's actually kind of fun. I mean, if you don't mind just being mean to everybody. Nope, haven't done. I am an adult and I have spent stuff on kids, but a lot of these are pretty easy. Food. If you know, then you know. Basically, there's a lot of grilled cheese going on here. And I almost feel like there might be some cheats to go on here because you have to reach level 8 of the culinary career for the Master Chef. And then join the mixology branch of the culinary career. But you can't do both. You can only be like a Master Chef or a Master Mixologist. So I might have to employ some cheats to get through these aspirations. Fortune. Fabulously wealthy. That's just earning money. And when you have a sim that has lived this long, it's not hard to gain wealth. The Mansion Baron one is the one that's hard. It's because you have to have like a certain amount of stuff going on. Knowledge is the one I've near enough completed. Yep. I've not become a master vampire yet. That's the only one I'm missing. But we've done Renaissance Sim, which is actually kind of difficult. Just show me what it is, please. Okay, you need to think a minute. Alright, fine, we'll take a drink of my Diet Dr. Thunder. Because I think this is where I started and where I worked through. Because Nerd Brain is very handy for a sim to have. And then, of course, she's a spellcaster, so spellcraft and sorcery was really good. But yeah, the first 3 of Renaissance Sim is pretty easy. And then this one isn't so bad either. It's when you get to like this one. It was reach level 3 in 2 careers, which means you have to get out of the career you're in and get a different one. And then, level 3 in 3 careers. So I reached level 3 in at least 3 careers. Archaeology Scholar is one of the Jungle Adventure aspirations. Now is that the... Yeah, excavate, authenticate. Yep. Just straight up archaeology skill. Computer whiz, this is probably when I did my programming skill. And I must have been a programmer too, because you need to read at least level 5 of the Tech Guru career. And own a lot of, and, do some video gaming and stuff. And then Nerd Brain, this is the one where you can fix and upgrade stuff and have a rocket ship and whatnot. And then, like I said, spellcraft and sorcery, because she is a spellcaster. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to make her a vampire at some point. And then academic is when you go to school. Because I think I was thinking of having her get another degree. And see about earning a bunch of the degrees. And then, like I said, we've been to we've completed the Strangerville mystery. And you have to do that while living in Strangerville, so that's why we live in Strangerville. And we were kind of working on this. We've done a little bit of this. And well, I've currently got a maid in 2 other Sims living with me, so I'm not sure if that'll work. And there's also these two that come with the Bust the Dust kit, and then a city native, which means we will have to move. Oh, and we've done beach life. I didn't realize that. We are laid back and never become tense. Which makes sense because we have a bunch of the little shells and stuff. Okay, we haven't done any of the love stuff, so we are not a serial romantic and we're not trying to find our soulmate. I think nature is another one I've done a bunch of. Yep. And I don't know if you saw, but we have, we're working on it. We got cows here, and then there's chickens somewhere else. So we will eventually do that. We need to have a perfect quality oversized crop and forage for items and give gifts to foxes, rabbits, and birds. But yep, outdoor enthusiast is a outdoor retreat one. And that is where we met. I don't know if you saw her down here, but there is a ghost sim living in this household, and she was a bear, and we needed her for the outdoor enthusiast thing, so I just added her to a family, and somewhere in the meantime she passed, but she still lives with us. She's a member of the household. And purveyor of potions is the other spellcaster, aspirations. That's like making potions and stuff. Yeah, so it's like do the basics and then, you know, level up in spellcaster, get a cauldron, become a better spellcaster, make potions, and etc., etc. Freelance botanist is also a really easy one to do. It's basically just gardening. It takes you through the gardening skill. And then angling ace, it takes you through the fishing skill, like fishing in different locations, mounting fish, bowling fish, making great catches, and just finding all the fish. Popularity. I think I've done quite a few of these as well. Some of them. Okay. This one's pretty easy. It takes you through the fame. You're becoming a celebrity, fame perks, celebrity hotspots, meet and greet, paparazzi. It's just, you know, basic that. This one is actually part of the new neighborhood stories. I just need to advise and influence the lives of their Sims. Leader of the pack is part of the get together one, which I have not done yet. Yep, and you're thinking. It's basically to do with clubs and stuff, which I have not started. Joke star is the comedian skill in the comedy career. Again, not something I've done. Friend of the world is one where you just go around and make friends, and you're trying to be friends with everybody and maintaining those relationships. Which is kind of fun, actually. But I do believe party animal is in here. And oh my god, party animal is such a hard one to do. Well, one, it's because, yeah, club points. It's about clubs. Because this one is, well, the first one is fine. I mean, you introduce yourself to Sims, you make some friends. And then you throw parties, and you've got to be good. They have to be gold events, and you have to at least do silver on them. And then you need to do silver on 3 more, and have them at several different places. And then the last one is 10, 15, and earn gold on them. And if you don't know, that's a lot of parties, and they aren't they don't, all of the ones before don't count towards the 10 and the 15. You have to do 10 and 15 after that. But the 10 social here does count towards the attending 15. I found it annoying. And that's part of why I added more Sims to my household, because if the more Sims you have, you can use them to help you get better with the gold events. And then, of course, I haven't been a vampire yet. I also haven't been to Star Wars yet. So, we're not doing that yet. Have done one of the wellness ones, though. I've done Inner Peace. And, yeah, they are still kind of buggy a little bit. Because this one's not too bad. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't ready to go to a spa yet. And then I haven't done any of the werewolves yet. So there's that. I think we'll leave it here, perhaps. Oh no, I was going to see if I could show you the other house we lived in. Because it's literally like right over here. And you should be able to see it from here. I mean, seriously. It looks crazy. Because I always start out in this little lot here. And I'm going to try and tilt the camera, maybe. Or I would like to. We'll see if this helps. But you can already kind of see how crazy this is. Because I think I went up and down because this is a tiny, tiny little house and I was getting lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, come on. There you go. So, yeah, I went up. I went up. And so this looks really super out of place in where it's supposed to be. And the windows are glitched. But yeah, this is what it was. And I had the gate locked for my pets, so my pets couldn't run away. It was weird. But anyway, that was her previous home. This wasn't the haunted house. That was in Newcrest. But that's going to be it for this video. Now you've got a kind of an introduction as to what's going on with this sim. I am actually going to go ahead and do some renovations to this house. So keep an eye out for that. And in the meantime, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on the gallery, because I think this is up there. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.